hello, testing, 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 hello. Alright, everybody, hello. Very, very happy to be here. Alright, everybody. My apologies, I had that in the background. Okay, hello everybody, welcome. This is Monday Race Club, round 1, I believe. We are about to head to the Hungarian Grand Prix. I have been invited in for this commentary by Era Voice, and I'm very happy to be here. Very excited to get going. We have full grid, I believe. Oh no, I think we have 19 drivers right now. I think we might be waiting for one more, but we're about to go any minute. So just before we start, a couple facts about the track and about the session as a whole. So, the Hungarian Grand Prix is a 4.3 kilometer long circuit. It has 14 turns to navigate. It is normally a 70 lap race in real life, but I believe we'll be doing, I don't think, it's like around 30 to 35. I think it might be 35, as it's 50% of course. The lap record is set by Lewis Hamilton, which is a 1:16.6, but I'm sure we will see some quicker times today due to the speed of this game. It is absolutely ridiculous. I believe we should be seeing some 15s today, which would be absolutely fantastic. But we will see. We're just waiting to get going. I believe everyone should be in, just waiting for a couple of drivers to pick their cars, and we'll be on our way. So a couple more facts, obviously. So Lewis Hamilton being the lead driver in terms of wins, he has 8 wins around here, which is pretty crazy. 8 wins at one circuit. Obviously this was actually the place of his original Mercedes win as well back in 2013, so that's cool. And also we have a tie for the maximum amount of pole positions, which is 7 apiece from Hamilton and from Michael Schumacher. Just gonna have a little look at the chat. Give me one moment, guys. Just get out the stream. If you're in the lobby, in the stream, sorry, say hi, give us a wave, drop a comment, drop us whatever you need, and let's go. One very important detail about the Hungarian Grand Prix has got to be turn 4. Turn 4 is absolutely vital. It is one of the most important corners on the game in terms of qualifying, because it can make or break your time. It is just such an influential corner. I think we might see some drivers invalidating their lap times going through the turn 4, as it is an insanely quick. It is so hard to get right, sorry. So we shall see. Another interesting thing about my position, I have no idea what the weather's going to be, so it's looking pretty sunny so far. What the driver's going to go, I reckon we're going to see a majority. There's a short qualifying. Of course you want to be as higher up the grid as you can be, so I think we'll be seeing a lot of soft runners, but we shall see. So yeah guys, if you're watching the stream, feel free to drop a little something in the chat. who do you think's going to win this race? If you're driving tonight and you are watching the stream, drop a little comment. What do you think your lap time's going to be? Alright, so who's the first driver out on the track? Let's see. So we see a lot of soft runners. Always at an Alfa Romeo. I believe it is. Oh, he's already out on track. So we have Mudge. I hope I'm saying it right. Another thing, guys, I had a little look through the names, and it's going to take me at least a few weeks to get all the names corresponding the driver names. So for this week, I think we're going to start out with the PSNs, and we'll move on. Already seen quite a lot of drivers on the mediums, which is great to see. Absolutely fantastic to see, to be honest. But who knows, they might be going on a quicker compound a little bit later on. So we're going to stay on board with Mr. Moj for this lap. I believe, who's behind him? That is Tomico. We're just going to follow on whoever's on the laps, and we're going to go back from there. So as we follow Moj into his lap, he's on the medium tyre. So if he gets a... Let's see what we can do from there. So coming into the track now, we want to get a nice good exit for that, as he does. Very good job. So coming into turn 1, we want to drop it either into third or second gear. Let's see what he goes for. He goes for second. Ooh, little lock up, so he misses the apex a little bit. Ooh, a little bit satchy on the exit. But he's alright, he keeps it, he keeps going. Very good job. Coming into turn 2, you want to keep nice and narrow. Stays in second, up to third, up to fourth. Very nice exit. Here we are up to turn 4 now. Here we go. How's he going to do it? Very clean indeed. Quite safe, if I must say so myself. But very good to see drivers getting through there. First driver. There we go. Into the chicane. Very nice there. This is the thing about these corners here, you want to stay in fourth and then kind of feather the throttle. You don't want to brake too much, you don't want to accelerate too much, you just want to stay on the nice line. As if, of course, he sets the purple sector, he is the first driver out. Into the third last corner, as we're coming into the penultimate corner now, really important here, little lock up, it's alright, he stays in third gear. You want to get nice and wide in the exit, he comes a bit narrow. What's his lap time going to be? So it's going to be the first lap. First time of the Monday Race Club, and it is going to be a 1:17.1 as we fall back to see Tomo's lap. A 1:17.5, so Moj stays in first for now as we fall back to Tomo. He crosses the line with Avanish as well, 1:15.2. What a lap. Tomo P2 with 16.4, 16.7 for Ollie as well. Oh wow, look at that. Wow, oh boy. I believe he's the only driver's name I know apart from Era Voice. This is Chris, I believe. So Chris is 1:15.0, absolutely smashing it. As we can already see, the difference between the softs and the medium tyres are just it's a big difference. So I reckon you're going to see quite a few medium runners towards the end of this session coming in for the soft tyre. As we see GR63 Seb with a 129, I believe he will be going for another lap. Oh, you stay on board? Oh, he goes a bit wide here. Driver who's on a lap. Let's go on board with the McLaren. In sector 2, coming up to the... well, he's on medium tyres as well. A lot of drivers opting for the medium. I believe the optimum strategy is a medium to hard, so... it's alright, keeps it. Not any validation. He keeps going. Into turn 12, I believe. Or 2 laps on his tyres. As I believe we see Mercedes crossing the line. Oh no. Oop. How's the stream, guys? I think it might be a bit of an internet problem. I think we're still live. We're still alright. Fantastic. Okay, so who is on a lap? Let's find out. So after the first few rounds, or the first round, or first few laps, we currently have a Ferrari on pole position, provisional pole position for the 15.0. We have Avinash Hanuman. I apologise if I have pronounced that wrong. And we have Chris in P3. Avinash. Oh my god, I did not even notice that. Am I blind? Or has he just put on their medium tyres? I believe he has just put them on. As we will follow. Who is that? The Mercedes on the lap? The Mercedes of Scott. He goes P5 on the soft tyres with 16.3. That is a great lap from him. Apologise about the stream as well. I believe the quality isn't the greatest right now. See if I can sort that out. I think that is fine. Okay. So should we jump aboard? Let's jump off of our P2 man on the medium tyres to see what you can do here. So we're coming up into the final corner onto the track. Nice exit here, very good. So it gets on the DRS. We'll go through a lap here now with him. See if he can better a 15.2, but it'll be very difficult. Great card, you want to hit that apex, hits it very nicely indeed, but very well done on the DRS. Climb up to 7th gear, you want to throw the car down to 3rd gear, straight back up to 4th. She does very nicely, and you want to clip this apex here, very well done. Coming into the infamous turn 4, you want to flick right a little bit, don't brake too much, parry the speed over the curve. Wow, fantastic. Coming into turn 5, be aware of that death curve, that will kill you, it will kill you. Into the chicane. Ooh, very nice line, so close on validation now, it's incredible. Through the S section now, you just want to maintain the speed throughout this whole section. You don't want to overcommit, undercommit. You just need to be drilled it. Oh, I'm getting a bit of lag here, tell you that. I don't know if this is because of myself or because of any of the drivers. Let's hope it's me, eh? But wow, that is lagging. So let's go on board with Chris. As he abandons his lap anyway. I doubt that's because of the lag there. Okay, we got the Haas, I believe, is on a lap. Actually, is he? No, he's not on the lap. Oh, it's so hard to keep up. Sorry guys, I'm doing my best. Okay, so I see we have a Mercedes of Jonzo. Is he about to cross the line? I think he might be. What's his time going to be? Or is he just starting his lap? I think he might be just starting his lap. We'll stay on board with him. Keep it nice and tight from here. Very well done. Now coming off this corner, you want to hit the apex. Very good. Here we go. Turn 4 again. How's he going to take it? Let's see. Very nice and smooth. Just being careful there. I think he knows not to send it too hard, otherwise that corner will throw you straight into the barrier. Very nice driving, I have to say, from Jonzo. Very nice and smooth. I wonder what setup he's got. I can almost guarantee he's on that driving wheel, because I've seen pad drivers do 12s around here, but not nearly as smooth on the steering wheel as Jonzo is being right now. So, oh, he puts in a purple sector too, I believe. Unless the game is lying to me. What's he going to do here? Running out of ERS. What's he going to do? It's as he improves to P11, it's a 16.4. Well done to Jonzo. Keep up, mate. Very good job. Oh, we see the McLaren up to P3. Fantastic job from him, L. Davis. Well done, mate. 15.6, very good time. As we go on board with Era voice for his. Or is he coming to look at these in the pits? Who is on a lap? Vans racing? I think Vans is on a lap. We'll just stay on board with him. Very good line out shift. Ooh. Vans. That was close. Get back into the pits and you'll be able to go on for one more run. Who else have got on the lap? Ollie T. Stay on board with Ollie T, two across the line. A little bit of a moment out of the penultimate corner, but he's absolutely fine. Coming into the last corner. What's he going to do? He needs to stay nice and tight. Does very well. Gunner DRS. Does he improve? Let's see the delta times. Stay on board, Wally. Here we are, turn 4. I'm not too sure. Oh ho! I have just seen we have rain in the race, which makes this very interesting, and it also means that some of the drivers who are towards the back of the pack right now, they could be running a wet setup, which is just which would be very interesting, to be totally honest, because I used to do a lot of races and you know, a lot of leagues back in the day, and sometimes it would be raining, and sometimes some of the sometimes some people in qualifying will have really good qualifying, but the qualifying will be in the dry, and then they'll put on a dry setup, be really quick in the qualifying, get P1 or 2 or 3, and then in the race just fall back because they haven't prepared for that wet race, the wet setup. It's really important to get it right. I believe reduced corner cutting. Is this correct, Fabian? We are on reduced corner cutting? See, or strip, can't tell. But it doesn't matter anyway, we keep watching this. Alright, so we have a racing plane right across the line. Which racing plane is it fit? There it is, Avinash. Is he starting his lap? No. Oh, 15-0, has he improved? I think he, oh my god, look at that, it's 2 milliseconds off the front running Ferrari. Oh my god. 2 milliseconds, Jesus. Fantastic job there. Williams crosses the line. I didn't see who that was. You got Alpha crossing the line. Tomo, wow, great that mate. P5 for you. Can you stay there is the question. Or will you be going for another lap? Because these tyres will not be the tyres you'll be starting if it's raining. Of course. Okay, so who should we stay on board with now? We'll go on board with Avinash. He is currently in second position. His ERS is very low, so I don't think he will be improving on his lap. We'll go on board with the Red Bull of Era, who is not on a lap. He might be going for a lap. And that's the other racing point. He's starting this. We'll stay on board with Bit W as he hasn't been on the streams yet. Very deep into turn 1, but it's not always the end of the world when you go deep into turn 1 because it always leaves you with a really good exit. But he will be compromised some line through turn 2 there, staying nice and sharp turn 4. Took a lot of speed for it. Stay off the death curve, mate. Ah, very good job. Goes a bit wide, but that's absolutely fine. Keeps it within the track parameters. Into the the chicane. Keep saying hairpin. Into the chicane, does that very well, and into this tricky S section. Oh, as we see Tomiko take He won with the 14, the first driver into the 14s. He smashes provisional pole position by over a tenth of a second. What a lap. He sets himself up great, as we're going to stay on board with Bold Boy, aka Chris, as he comes into his lap. We're going to do a quick commentary of this lap. We're going to stay on board with him and him only, as he has a bit of traffic ahead. Let's hope he moves out the way really quickly. Not out the way just yet, but he won't be including him just yet. So he does turn one very nicely out as he smartly gets out of the way there. Very good job for recognising that he was on a fast lap. So coming into turn 3, he has kept a lot of speed here. It's a very good lap right now. Let's see what he can do for turn 4. Look at that. Oh, he goes a bit wide, but I don't think that's going to invalidate his time. Absolutely fine. His upshifting is very good as well. As he's coming into the chicane, you want to clip both of them. He could have maybe taken a little bit tight line, but that's absolutely fine. He's using all the exit to give him a nice entry through turn 7, turns 8 and turns 9. As we're coming through turn 10 and 11 right now. Very good job. Purple sector 2. Is he going to beat his time? I'm going to say this might better the winner, but let's have a look. So we're coming into the penultimate corner. Very nice gearing, so he's dropping from 2nd to 3rd in almost fluent fashion. It is lovely to see. As he crosses the line, what's it going to be? Boo! Look at Scotty. Fantastic, man. What a lap. As now, we can stick on board with our provisional P3 man right now, as I believe he will be on his final lap of the session. Very good. Oh, Jonzo. Driving the wrong way. You can't do that, man. Coming into chicane. Very good line, has to be said. Oh my goodness. Turns in a little bit early, but it's quite alright. Oh, it's gone very... Oh no, keep out the wall! Oh. That's alright, it's okay. He hasn't oh, be careful joining the track, mate. Oh, let's hope he wasn't on a lap. Okay, I think all the drivers are coming across now. So you finish all their laps. What can Merge do? A bit of a lock up. Where is Merge going to put himself? And that is it. Single track has finished, and I believe Avinash has finished as well. So that concludes. Oh my god, my lag. That concludes qualifying for this session of the Hungarian Grand Prix. So we have Bold Boy 1301, aka Scotty. I mean Chris, I think. Yeah, Chris. With a 14.5 mega lap rate, and I caught it all as well. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. 14.5 is your pole. Tomoko P2 with a 14.9, Avinash P3 with a 15.0, Era Voice just 6 milliseconds behind P3 in the Red Bull. He starts P4. Stripey Duchess in P5, only another 4 milliseconds back. This really shows how close these guys are together, how exciting this race is going to be. This is going to be a fantastic spectacle. So we have Chris DC P6 for 15.1, Jord P7 15.5, L Davis for 15.6, Tomo P9 with a 15.6, also another 400s back. Single track P10, Scott 11th, Moj 12th, BitW 13th, Vans 14th, Genie 15th, Ollie T 16th, Matt 17th, Crystallizer 18th, GR63 Seb, and last but not least, from driving backwards on the track, we have Jonzo, who I believe would have been in the top. I believe he was 11th position. Ah, Jonzo, my man, what are you doing? It's alright though, we live and we learn not to do that again next time. So yes, we go on to the race. can give another hand to the Ferrari for that pole position. 4/10 is